Okay, the first thing we're going to be talking about is the child support calculator. So let me just do a quick screen share here. And everybody should be seeing the MLAW program here. I take it it's there, Marshall?
Yes.
Good, okay. If you are accessing the MLAW suite through the web, you can see that it's just mlawapp.com. I have it actually pinned to my taskbar so I can find it real quickly. And the reason I'm not currently logged into the program is I wanted to show that the child support calculator is available to anyone that wants to do a child support calculation. So that could be somebody that's an improper person, whatever. They don't have to be a subscriber to our MLAW suite to get access to this. All you have to do is click on it and it opens up this child support calculator. This is going to be one of the things that we think the court may make use of quite a bit because it's very intuitive, it's very easy to operate, and it results in a child support calculation that's easy for everyone to understand. So in this particular case, we're just going to fill out this form as it asks for. And here it says, what are the number of the concerned children? In this case, we're going to say there are 3. The first parent's name, we're going to say that the parents' name are June and Robert. So bear with me here as I type. So there's June and Robert. Okay. And then we go here to the number of children that June actually is the primary custodian for. And in this case, we're going to say that June is responsible for 2 children, while Robert has primary custody of 1 of the 3 children. And the main reason I'm doing this is just to show you how versatile the program is. It can actually keep track of all of this. The income for June is, we're going to say it's $3,000. Okay. And the income for Robert, last time we did this, we had his income a little lower, but we're going to bump it up there a little bit this time just to show that the calculator takes into account even higher incomes. So we're going to say that he's making $10,000. As far as insurance is concerned, June carries the insurance for the kids at a premium of $150 per month. And Robert's not carrying any, so we'll drop a 0 in there. And as far as daycare expenses are concerned, we're just going to say in this particular case that June doesn't have any because here the 2 kids she has are older and the youngest one is staying with Robert. So we're going to say that his daycare costs for the month are $300. Okay. And then all we have to do is just click the calculate results and we can see that the number here at the very top is the most important number. It says that the monthly support owed by Robert to June is $1,205. It does all of the calculations to show you what's going on. If you actually do the calculated support, what Robert would owe if he didn't have any of the offsets would be $1,760, while June would owe Robert $480. The offsets are the $75 for health insurance and the $150 in daycare. Once you subtract each of those off of June and Robert's respectively, you then just subtract the smaller number from the larger number, and that's where you end up with this $1,205 as the child support. You also notice that there's a link right up here for low income child support table. This is for people that make less than $1,610. This is one of those tables that's going to have to be changed on an annual basis, but this is the correct table for right now. You can see it's the 2021 Federal Poverty Guidelines and shows you what the low income child support would be. So that is all there is to the MLAW child support calculator, unless Marshall, you have anything else you wanted to add?
Rick, why don't you back up to the parent info, change one of the numbers as if you were in court and somebody changed how something worked. And let's suppose that last child, just for giggles, went from Robert to June. And
okay.
Mom.
So Robert no longer has any primary, and we move over here. And now June has 3 kids. Nothing else has changed. Well, I guess maybe we should probably move this.
Maybe.
Let's move this daycare over to just for fun. Let's since she's now got primary care and we'll say she's making the payments, we'll do that. And when we calculate the result, we can see a big different change here where we've got monthly support now is $2,305 owed from Robert to June. And you can see here, this is probably one of the most important things to see, is that we're seeing 0.13 of the first $4,000 and then 0.26
The other way.
for the next 6,000.
The first 6,000, then the next 4,000.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had that backwards. Yes. Should read it from top to bottom. Right. So it'll adjust. Even in court, you can do a change that quickly.
Yeah, we're hoping that these printouts end up as just being attachments to people's submissions. And if they include the underlying information that they've input, then it should be an easy thing for the court in real time to do these calculations and make orders in open court.
Okay. And interesting enough, there we go.